Buffalo Bills.
All right.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
Advance. Yeah. Oh. Hey, what do you want, guy? Hello? Dude ain't even gonna talk. Just jump in the party. Quiet. Silent.
Singletary with his first carry of the game. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Now it's Mike's broken.
Now it's your turn?
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Huh?
You said now it's my turn.
Oh, I said now he's Mike's broken. Nah, I just create the party so I can talk shit openly while I'm in the Madden game. But I mean, you could sit in here. I got no issue with it. How's the duty going?
It's okay. Not the best.
So you must be out there playing like trash.
Not trash, it's just not good.
That's caught by his tight end Dawson Knox.
Low key trash. I get annoyed, but I hate people playing 3-3-5. But I hate that I have to play the 3-3-5 too. Both are equally annoying.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
You getting your ass kicked?
Nah, we just started.
He doesn't have time to keep this.
Shut up. Drag, I guess? I really don't know what to run in this situation.
From the gun, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it? Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it. Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Allen.
That's pass interference. Come on. No, I threw it and then it just gave me the ugliest animation. That's all.
Dolphins now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
He gave me it was just a super ugly animation.
7 yards on the ground at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to run with Breida. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shit, stations.
Touchdown, Miami. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers.
Yeah, oh well.
Steam behind them. It's often like a
Where's Savannah?
Legs 2, 3, and 4.
At home?
That first guy steaming
Oh, at work, I think so. On our way home.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Well, it's snowing, man. Dangerous times. Let's see here. 3-3-5. How did I fucking know?
Last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to go deep for Beasley. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Probably should get.
Looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
I need to set a sniper class. I don't know what I have
there
there.
at 22. 41-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41.
Ooh, I don't think I can. Damn, I don't have a run play out of this.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there. And now it's 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And the lane closes up quickly. So he'll get about 3 down to
dead-ass center in this game.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Diggs caught that.
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Fuck.
Getting beat up, my guy.
No, I missed that field goal by like inches.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now,
Love it.
They're in first place
Love
in their
it.
division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1
Love
seed
it.
so
Love
you
how
don't
that guy
Sure,
gets
you don't have to go
blocked.
anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
A big time gain there on the keeper,
I guess
using
we're
his legs
just
to hurt him.
not going to
First
play
down.
well today.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll get nothing
Matt
there.
Breida has broken
Stopped right
every
at the
tackle so
line
far.
as
He's
everyone
broken at
is
least
down
one
to the
fucking
end
tackle
of
every
this
play.
He's a monster.
After
It's
1-7
he's
nothing
not, so
on
it's
EA
super weird.
Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. The ball carrier, Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Bills nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away.
Maybe we'll get some points out of this fucking drive and not get fucking screwed.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
That's what you like. That's what I'd like to think, but who knows, right?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards the pick up there. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
I was on top of him. Let's go.
Because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their route, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
First down and goal to go.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary
points.
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. And he's got it up and through.
All right.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Bills 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head
Ooh,
coach.
I
We asked
switch.
him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And 10 at the 45-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
First down, Miami.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa rolling to his right. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Smith catches left side. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Tua. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Throwing on first down is Allen. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I just didn't want to let it go. I didn't want to throw it.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Allen flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they work this well up.
Oh, no.
5. Good. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete.
But when you get a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen again. Going deep for Diggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Stop.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Dolphins 24, Bills 7. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return will stop right around the 25. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off around the 37. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Dolphins 34, Bills 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Allen. And open, it's Moss, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. So that'll back them up 5. Again, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 13. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Matt Hawk now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Allen. That's complete to Butler. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Allen. Open man, completes it to Butler. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Open man, Butler complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 11, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession 4th quarter lead. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up second.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
3rd down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And a Dolphin first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
40-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Forced out to his left. The ball comes out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's Tua. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Miami, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.